What's happening, all you good-looking fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Today we got a little challenge. My Monsterbass box came in the mail, and I've had people asking me, are they still worth getting? Do they have anything good in them? This box was actually pretty darn well put together for this month. So, I'll show you what I got rigged up. All right, in the box, of course, you get your booklet, which is always nice. They put really handsome people on there, but it gives you everything inside, how to use the baits, depth and location. If you're a beginner, I really like this awesome idea. They gave us a little jerk bait from Baker Lures, only a ½ ounce, and what I like about it for you bank anglers, it's only 3-foot diving depth. Awesome for little ponds and lakes. Some Z-Man diesel minnows. I rigged mine up on a little VMC ball head. We're gonna slow roll that. The X-Zone Hot Shot Minnow, you can do this a couple different ways. I had another package, so I kind of cheated. This one I rigged up on a drop shot, this green pumpkin blue, and this cucumber color that actually came in the box. I rigged this up on the back of the chatterbait. Yes, that was one of the other ones that came in the box, a 3/8 ounce white and chartreuse original chatterbait. Some shaky heads, which I will not be using today. A 3/8 ounce mustad underspin that I put the 5-inch cane thumper on. I bit just a little bit off of that. And then a rod sleeve. I can always use those because I somehow lose mine. Hey, look at that! On the old drop shot. First fish of the day. Hey, feels decent. Oh, it's decent fish. Oh, look at that. Better than anything I've caught up to this point. Monster bass making me fish a daggum drop shot. Look at that hook set right up in the nose. I'm using this weedless hook. I don't know if this is really going to make any difference keeping it weedless. It's over a pound. Pound and a quarter fish probably. Huh, look at that. I figured I'll weigh him just to see how close I am. 1 pound 9 ounces. He's just a little over a pound and a half. There we go. Pound and a half for to start the day off. He's pretty long, not real tubby though. All right, dude, go back out there. All right, there we go. Another one on the drop shot. Not a big dude. That is a fish. Went from pound and a half to dink. That's not supposed to happen. What's going on here? Little small dude, at least it's another fish. On a rig that I never throw. Not a fan of it. I'm gonna say that Monster Bass made me do it. That's gonna be the title of the video. But that's a good point about the Monster Bass boxes, or any box. You know, it gives you things that you probably wouldn't normally buy. So if you're looking to try different things, it can be kind of a cool, fun way to do that. Now, I definitely already had some of these X-Zone little drop shot things. I forget what they call them.
You're the favorite channel of mine. No matter what, I always look for the DEBO'S.
I appreciate that, man. It's just been so damn slow.
Oh, I'm aware. It's like, I'm not catching shit. Then I get all excited when I see you at video. At least he's catching something. The Mini Max has actually been a pretty good fall bait for me.
People have been saying that. I've got some, still haven't tied them on yet.
I have to go pretty high though to get it far out. Oh, you got one?
Hey, look at that.
It's fish.
Hopefully I'm recording. Hey, just talking to my buddy Tom over there. We're talking about lures that work and how it's been kind of tough. It's been tough today. That's another one on the little drop shot. We'll take it. Little guy, at least he ate it. See, this is the thing I hate about the drop shot though.
Yep, they get so tangled all the time. That's what drives me nuts as well.
By golly, looky there. It didn't take too long. We found one on the chatterbait. Day 2 of the challenge here. It's been actually a few days since I was out. Caught a few on the drop shot here. I figured, oh, you know what? I've got about an hour and a half today to fish, or I got to get the kiddos. There we go. It's not much, but it's honest work. It's pretty. A bunch of gold on him. Look at how gold he is. There we go. Okay, so the other day I was here, everything was on the drop shot. We've got a little wind today. I don't know how much this will help, but a little bit of a wind. Try slow rolling the chatterbait. I've also got one of those cane, is it the cane thumper or whatever the heck the Big Bite Baits paddle tail was. One of those rigged up on a I forget what it is, but the Mustad underspin was okay. It was just too heavy for the places that I fish here. It was getting down too much in this muck, too quick, too easy. I got a 3/8 ounce. I'm not sure if they had other sizes, but a 1/4 would have been good. Okay, we'll just want to try something. I covered this spot with the paddle tail, through the chatterbait in here, slow rolling it. Let's just see if we go back to the drop shot, if these fish are really just in the mood to have a do nothing bait. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of the drop shot, right? But there's a bite. Ooh, need to turn my drag up. All right, the old drop shot. Not a big dude. That's another drop shot fish. Okay, like I said, are these fish in a do nothing mood? Little guys are anyway. What are the big dudes doing? Go get your great grandpa. So long. Okay, well, like I said, the X Zone hot shot minnow or hot drop minnow, something like that it's called, I forget. Seems to be the ticket here. Little small finesse looking plastic. Looks kind of like a bait fishy, sort of longer skinny profile. Baby bluegill. That time it was just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. They don't want it bounced. They don't want it pulled fast. Just a whole lot of doing nothing with it in this cold water. Oh gosh, something just hammered it there. Got him, sitting there doing nothing, just barely jiggling it. Yes, all right. Oh, look what it is. Look what it is on the drop shot. It's not a bad crappie. Not a bad crappie at all. Decent looking little guy, pretty colors. All right, dude. Off Mr. Crappie goes. All right, so a couple of small adjustments I made from the other day out here. I was still getting in the gunk with my hook, meaning my leader was not long enough. So I made that about 2.5 foot leader from my lure down to my weight. I also switched reels. This is the Shimano Miravel, brand new spinning reel. I got the S version 2500S, and it's got a real shallow spool. I actually kind of like it. I was like, oh crap, is that gonna be enough line? So far for stuff like this, I am digging it. Let's see if we can catch a few more on the old drop shot. Hey, we got our sign out fish. Look at that, not too bad. Boy, he is full of energy. Look at him, good golly. All right, I was just gonna say, man, I've got like 2 minutes and I need to go. This is gonna be Mr. Sign Out drop shot bass. Not too bad. All right, well, there we go. One more sign out fish, man, right in the top of the nose, exactly where you want to see that hook. He thumped it and took off. He was ready to eat. A little over a pound. We thank you, dude. All right, fishing friends, just got home, and I hate to admit it, but the unlikely hero of the day was the X Zone drop shot out of the old Monsterbass box. Listen, a lot of good lures in there. Some of them I've already had and used. Some of them are, well, kind of new to me as being something that I would not normally go to. And that's kind of the cool thing about the Monsterbass box. A lot of people ask, you know, is it for everybody? Nah, if you've got certain lures you like and you really don't fish anything else, I would never get a subscription box. But if you like to get stuff like that, you like to try new things, maybe that you wouldn't necessarily buy all the time, it's a cool way to get stuff like this. Now, like I said, I'd already picked some of these up, but they are neat lures. Now, I'll admit it was actually kind of a perfect storm for this setup because I put about 2.5 feet of a leader on there for my my weight up there to my hook. Give you a better look there with that little drop shot minnow. And I wanted that green pumpkin color because I thought that was going to do well in the pond with that blue glimmer, kind of mimics a bluegill. Big fan of that color. Now the reel, I'll tell you what, that is a darn good feeling reel. That's the new Shimano Miravel. Just got that one, and I tell you what, it felt darn good on this rod. That's the Finwick Elite Bass spinning rod. Feels extremely nice in hand. I like that it's pretty low profile here. Not a whole bunch of stuff on it. I hate when spinning rods have like a whole bunch of junk here. I like to hold it here with my finger, you know, as I'm working it. And if you're wondering, that is a 7-foot medium power fast action rated for lures up to 5/8 ounce, and it felt good. Listen, I know I knock on the drop shot, but like I said today, it was perfect for what was going on. All that scum on the bottom, you couldn't use a moving lure because they didn't want anything fast, and as soon as you slowed down, you were getting caught in all that gunk. You couldn't drag like a jig or anything, you know, normally where you're dragging on the bottom because, again, it was in all that gunk. So usually in those situations, I go with like a weightless Texas rig or wacky rig. Or today, I can't believe it, I did the drop shot, but it was pretty fun. Caught some fish, no monsters, sorry Monsterbass, I'm probably tarnishing the name, but super fun still to get out and catch some fish because it is getting chilly. We had 2 days where it's like 75 degrees, but it's supposed to go back to the 30s. So anyway, today's subscribed fishing friend is Tom Morgan. Y'all saw him across the way talk to me. Always good to see you, Tom. He's another local guy that loves to get out and fish, watches my stuff. I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate everybody else who continues to watch and support me. Means a ton, but I need to get into edit, so thank you all for watching, and until next time.